Assalamu alaikum and good day. Welcome again to this lesson on set operation. In the previous video, we have covered the lesson outcome 1. In this video, we will cover the lesson outcome 2 and 3. In the previous lesson, we have defined set as a group of elements of the same type. In relational database, the elements are the rows in the table. So the union operation in relational database is an operation that combines all rows in one table with all rows in another table, but excludes duplicate rows. The notation for union operator is the U-shaped symbol. The following slides gives more explanation on this concept. Let's say table T3 is the result of table T1 union table T2. This means table T3 contains a copy of all rows from T1 and a copy of all rows from T2, but excludes duplicate rows. Let's look at the example 1 in next slide. In this example, T1 contains row A, B, and C, while table T2 contains row X, Y, and Z. The union of T1 and T2 will produce T3, which contains a copy of all rows from T1 and a copy of all rows from T2, and eliminates duplicate rows. But in this example, there are no duplicate rows. Now let's look at another example. In this example, table T1 contains row A, B, and C, while table T2 contains row A, Y, and Z. T1 union T2 will produce T3, which contains a copy of all rows from T1 and a copy of all rows from T2. In this example, there is duplicate row, and this row is dropped. For union operation to work, both tables must be union compatible, which means both tables must have the same number of columns. In this example, the tables are not union compatible because the first table has one column, while the second table has two columns. In the next example, the tables are union compatible because both tables has one column. The corresponding column must be of the same data type. In this example, the tables are union compatible because they have same number of columns and the columns are of the same data type. In the next example, the tables are not union compatible because the columns are of different data types, even though they have equal number of columns. Union operation is part of SQL statement to combine the result sets of two or more select statements. It removes duplicate rows between the various select statements. To demonstrate the usage of union operation in SQL statement, let's consider the member and loan tables in the library management system, and the user query which wants to retrieve the member ID of all members who either has a name that begins with A or has at least one loan with due date before 30th April 2015. Using union operation, the query can be rewritten as follows. Based on this statement, we can write the SQL statement as follows. The SQL statement contains two select statements. The first select statement generates a list of member ID from members who have name begins with A, while the second select statement generates a list of member ID for loan with due date before 30th April 2015. Then the union operation is applied between the two lists to produce the final result. For more information, please refer to these references and also these references. In the next video, we will look at how to apply intersection in SQL. Thank you for watching.